Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international when it is trending enough to be brought here. Oh, God, would be here praying for the ANC to resurrect fearlessly, to resurrect even stronger, to resurrect even with more sense, with hey. Anyway, please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who is also a voter, so I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of this beautiful country. So the ANC, being led by the SG Fikile Mbalula, marched to Tshwane municipality to demand jobs, child. They went there to demand jobs. Hey. Just want to show you how people were mocking the ANC under the post that was shared by Fikile Mbalula, sharing images from the march. And anyway, just see this clip of the people marching before we get to the SG. Yep, those are the images coming from that march that was led by Fikile Mbalula. Anyway, I'd like us to hear the list of the things that Mbalula mentioned there. And also later on, we read the comments of the people under the post that was shared by Fikile Mbalula. People are marching against yourselves. Oh, you retarded. You this and this. But first, let us hear from Fikile Mbalula and his people.
To the newly elected mayor and a new mayoral committee, herein we call for the following to be considered immediately and put into action. Rooting out corruption. The city of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality must provide a credible and accountable and clean government. Clear measures must be put in place to combat all forms of malfeasance and corruption. I thought the little better matter. We want a clear plan of action for the creation of jobs. The municipality must develop a credible plan to mobilize local and international investors to create jobs where jobs exist. There should be plans to incentivize companies to create more jobs. This includes massive support for small and medium enterprises. Furthermore, the local state must play its role in promoting employment. We demand EPWP to be increased to 20,000. 3, young people are affected the most by the scourge of unemployment in the city. We demand a special plan to focus on the unemployed youth in Tshwane. 4, township and urban economic empowerment. Informal traders play an important role in our communities as they are vital contributors to the local economy. And the local state must offer tangible support. All informal traders must be provided with designated stalls where they can sell their products. These informal traders, informal traders. There should be rapid and extensive formalization of informal settlements. This includes the relocation of communities living in areas prone to flooding, as in parts of Mamelodi. These communities should be relocated before the intensification of the rainy season. Tshwane 6, Tshwane continues to suffer from dependable and clean water. We demand the provision of clean water across the city. 7, we are fed up of living under fear of criminals in our communities. We demand for the strengthening of efforts against crime. 8, we note with concern that the city has a lot of unfinished capital projects. We call for the city to be a construction site. All unfinished capital projects in the city must be completed. 9, the previous government ignored our townships. We therefore demand for service delivery in our townships and informal settlements. The city must adopt a community-centered governance model that drives the implementation of service delivery. You must respond to essential community needs, specifically housing, water, and electricity. We urge for the consistent collection of waste and maintenance of parks for cleaner, healthier environment, particularly in the townships. 11, we demand for the revitalization of indigent household support. 12, support for community institutions and places of worships. When Sputa was in charge here, he gave land to the Kereke. Isn't the Kereke that they fly by night? The Kereke di filwe le fatsi batho ba rapele. We demand that the Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality leadership renew its commitment to transparency, responsiveness, and inclusiveness. And lastly, we demand change within a period of 100 days from now. And then it will be signed by the mayor, it will be signed by the secretary on behalf of the ANC, and then it will be signed by the mayor on behalf of the Metropolitan Municipality. And we once more thank the mayor for coming out and not sending officials to receive our memorandum.
So people were having a party under that post. Lona uthi awu umbutho wethu madoda makhe senze bhetere SG ngo 2029 sizophuma kulomtshato ungaplanwanga usenzele ingxaki. So this one is speaking well about the ANC. You know, even the advice, there is a gentle advice. Hey, masenze bhetere. So this one says, your stupidity knows no bounds. Oh my goodness, guys. You know what I've been saying, that the ANC cannot afford gimmicks this time around. This one says, this one said to me, please pardon me, please allow me to laugh, please. This one says, this is Mzwake Mbuli's poem. Those who know Mzwake Mbuli says, ukulimala kweqondo, ukulimala komuntu, ukulimala komuntu, ukulimala kwesizwe, Mzwake Mbuli. Hey, this one says, marching against who? The ANC is supposed to be in charge. Yeah, my goodness. Yeah. But I'm still on that one. Yeah, this one says, confusing yourself. How can you march against yourself? Yeah, our big liberation movement has become this. Oh my goodness! By the comrades doing though, this one says, Spenwell, he says, educate your relatives so that the ANC can go down to 20% in 2026. This one says they ran out of stunts. This is just embarrassing for them to brainstorm and to actually go ahead with it. It shows they didn't have the ability to govern in the first place. So he's saying you actually sat down and came up with this, and you agreed that this is the way to go. And this one says, defending ANC clowns, you might end up looking like a fool. I mean, we are in this shit because of them, but they still have the guts to protest. Oh my word. Hey, this one says the marchers are sick like the corrupt Secretary General Fikile Mbalula, or maybe Bucks is using them so that to start a campaign for his presidential ambitions. It's difficult to be a card party member of a corrupt political party like ANC. This one, how do you march against yourself, Mara? This party is a joke. I've said this before, that the ANC this time around cannot afford to play gimmicks. I'm telling you. This one, so he says he's trying to defend Shem. He says, so if your mom, for example, has promised you that she'll buy you new shoes next month, you wouldn't ask her when she does not fulfill the promise. And this one, yeah, this one says ANC is marching against ANC. Yeah, guys, I've been saying, going back to what I was saying, that the ANC is time for action, not to play gimmicks, being around, doing things that make you people mock you like this. This one says marching against themselves. It's time for action. Even the spaza shops, it needs action. Tell us when you have done something. The border management, tell us when you have done something. When the soldiers are there, when the electric fence is up again, then you can come and talk and display your work. This one, wow, a government marching against itself is the meme they used. That troublemaker, he makes trouble even for himself. So I like that he used, because it's like I can hear his voice. And then what I'm saying is, it is time for the ANC to work, not gimmicks. This one, probably the joke of the week. This party is the reason we are in this situation. Hey, Buzz, Bandit, don't what's that? Who are they marching to? And then he bought, and he said, Banes Bind, and who are they marching to? So yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. For the ANC, for my big Mbuto, for my green and gold and black, it is time for action. They cannot afford the gimmicks. Do the work and come and march to show us. Bring all the members of the ANC like they did, marching to what they have done, not marching to what they want done. No, go march like this, taking us to the spaza shops that are now revamped, run by South Africans legally, and go to our borders, show us the army there, show us the electric fence, show us the hospitals being upgraded, show us the schools being upgraded, finish pit toilets where there are pit toilets. Just demonstrate. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not what they are doing. Even us who are praying for them to resurrect smarter, stronger, because we are always taken aback that, these people have taken us from somewhere, but we don't owe them loyalty like that. We are allowed to vote for other people when we are not happy with them. The fact that we appreciate the work that you've done years ago, it doesn't mean we must stick with you when we are no longer doing anything right. Do you understand? We can put photos up, we can create statues even in our houses that this is the ANC that liberated us, but we are no longer there because now they are no longer doing what they are supposed to do. When I'm saying they are no longer doing what they are supposed to do, I'm not talking about them protecting each other, doing corruption and protecting each other, finishing the state funds and protecting each other. No, I'm talking about serving South Africans. Serving South Africans, not protecting one another after chowing the state's money and doing all sorts of things. We come from a place whereby ANC leaders would be beating women in the clubs and they still go back to lead. We're from there. We haven't forgotten anything. So hence I'm saying, you know what? Actions. Oh, stop this thing. Stop this thing. Anyway, guys, if you watched up to here, I really appreciate you watching my videos, guys. Thank you for the support. And if you can, kindly watch all the ads in full. It really does go a long way. This is South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here.